Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to mommy.
Yeah, I know, same here.
Here we are, 2 days post-op, and this is the most I've been able to use my voice. I've been whispering. I think I just wanted to check in, and I've been recording everything on my phone, so I don't want to keep doing that. So I think once I have my second post-op appointment, which is next week, I'll be better because I can't breathe through my nose still. I had my first post-op yesterday and they cleared out a bit and then it got stopped right back up. So once I don't look a mess for the first time on my channel, I'll like comment and share with you guys. This is crazy. Okay, I'm rushing. I'm going to my post-op appointment, but my nose is literally lopsided. So I don't know. Oh my god, my nose is lopsided. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna record. I never do. So yeah. Okay, hey guys, I guess it's time to talk. This is the most clear, most non-nasally I've sounded since the surgery last Wednesday. I had the surgery on January 17th, which was a Wednesday. It is currently January 22nd. I have my second post-op appointment. My first post-op appointment was on January 18th, the day after surgery. Everything was looking fine. Second post-op, I moved it up from this coming Thursday to today because he told me it'll be miserable, but he just made everything seem so passive, and I'll explain these later. He's like, you will be miserable after the first post-op. Like, I'll clear everything out, you'll breathe for a couple hours, and then you won't be able to again until the next post-op. Long story short, he was not kidding. I was miserable. I could not wait a whole entire week for my second post-op, so I moved it up to today. He gets this side clear, which is the reason I'm able to talk this much. He could not get this side clear. And this is the side that's also been bleeding more. Like, I'm still dripping. I'm sorry. I meant to tell you, like, disclaim you guys. I'm still like dripping blood from the right side. The other side is just like yellowish fluid. So he was like telling the nurses like, yeah, she's bleeding more than usual for the patient, so please give her some vitamin K. So they got me a vitamin K shot in my arm today. I missed all of work last week. Like, I was supposed to go to work Monday and Tuesday, miss Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, come back today, which is Monday. I didn't go to work Tuesday last week because the snow. I was just not driving out there, especially after I had did a 180 on the road the day before going to work. I was not doing that again. So I told my boss I cannot come in. And also the tow trucks the snow trucks just didn't come. I went to work one day last week, which was Monday. Missed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday passed. Now it's Monday. I was supposed to start back at work today, and I was supposed to start Uber today because of all the money I missed last week. My doctor's telling me today, like, I'm bleeding more than usual, and how I'm feeling, especially in the classes that I was supposed to be in. I'm a teacher, for those who don't know. I would have to pick up big ass kids, and I'm like told not to lift anything, not to swoop, and that's all you're doing. All the kids are below your kneecaps in the daycare. So it's a lot of swooping, a lot of talking, a lot of diaper changing. I just could not do it. I can't go back to work until after my third post-op appointment, which is this coming Thursday. And I'm like 2 whole weeks, like an entire pay period of no money. I got to a point today, which was right before this video, which is why I built up the courage to do this video, where it's just like, F it. Because there's so many other things I said earlier that's just going on in my life. Oh my gosh. So some of you want to know, probably nobody, but I'm going to tell you anyway so I can feel like somebody cares. For those who don't know, I had a sinus surgery. You have 4 sinuses in your body, in your head here. A lot of people don't just think it's 2, but it's 4. All 4 of mine were blocked up, clogged up, and I'll show a picture again like I did in my last video where I talk about my allergies, of how your nasal cavities are supposed to look. And here's how mine were looking. Basically, this is not my stuff, this is not my pictures, these are from Google, but this is what mine were looking like. All of them, all clogged up. After surgery, which was an hour and a half long, he said all of mine were clogged up. Initially, he only saw the 2. He's just like, all of them were clogged up. Not only were they clogged up with my own flesh, but they were all infected. So for those who don't know as well, I went on this journey to find out why I always get sick. And basically allergies, food allergies, skin allergies, and this infected, you know, nasal cavities eventually, which is what I found out, is why I get sick so frequently. So like all of that, he said, should die down after the surgery. I should be able to breathe. I should breathe like I've never breathed before. He said, you're gonna be like, wow, is this what other people are feeling all the time? Because how I breathed before felt normal. Like I can't do it, guys. It's really difficult right now. I thought I was breathing clearly, but when you looked up my nose, like you could see my entire flesh blocking the entire nasal cavity. So that's what happened. I had a sinus surgery last Wednesday. My entire cavities, all of my cavities, full of flesh, infected. After surgery, big swaths on my nose, dripping blood, still empty to this day. It's 5 days later. I go home. I'm on amoxicillin, hydrocodone, and promethazine. One of those have opioids in it. I did not know promethazine is the thing that keeps making me knock out on this bed. That shit puts you to sleep. You know, they prescribe that to people who have insomnia. So I'm always freaking knocked out. So once I learned that, I stopped taking it until it was bedtime. As you saw earlier in this vlog, my boyfriend has been the biggest support next to my mom, who she's been like, I have not driven in 7 days. Like, she's been the one taking me to the appointments. Otherwise, I've been locked up in this house. I went 4 whole days not going outside. My boyfriend's been my backbone. He's come every single day since surgery day. He's coming again today. Because I don't want my mom to get sick of him, and I don't want him to get sick of me. I cannot breathe out my nose, for those who haven't gotten that. Meaning, I cannot drink normally. I cannot sleep normally. I cannot even sleep on my back, on my side, or my stomach. I have to sleep elevated like I'm sitting in a chair. Back on fire, in pain. I have not had good sleep in 5 days. Wake up, my tongue is cracked, dry. Have you ever seen a dry tongue before? Have you ever felt a dry tongue before? I do not wish that on anybody. In the midst of this, we all know that I was starting this hair journey all over again, but feeling like crap and being sedated half the day. I have put this shit in wet coils with like oil in it and put it in like space buttons and put a shower cap over it for an entire day. Took it out oily as hell. Took it out today. This is a 3-day process, dry as hell. I give up. My first appointment is this coming Sunday. Okay, so the tongue, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I be going on tangents when I'm like 11. Cannot breathe through my nose, cannot sleep how I want to sleep. Dry tongue when you wake up. You know how you're like your lips start forming that white cast, but it's like so extreme because you're breathing out of your mouth 24/7, right? On top of that, you don't smell yourself. You don't know if you stink. You don't know how bad your breath smells. You cannot taste your food. It's so real. Like, it's so crazy how your 5 senses work with one another. Like, once one is taken away, it affects the other 4. I cannot smell and I cannot taste. Like, I taste the hints of food, but all I know is that when my stomach starts to feel like it's eating itself, I know it's time to feed myself. So focused on just trying to get through that I have not been tuning in with my other parts of my body. The neurotransmitters are not sending me the signals that I need. With that being said, I'm about to say some TMI and stuff. Meaning I've always had problems with my gastro tech. How do you say that? Gastro. Well, anyway, I've always had problems with I always had trouble pooping basically. Now I'm like not even thinking about it. I'm not even thinking about peeing. Like I don't think about going to the bathroom until my body's like basically like bursting, like until it feels like it's overflowing. I'm like, oh my god, I have to go pee. So it's like that's what makes me go to the bathroom, when it's like at its absolute limit. So at this point I have not used the bathroom in over a week, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I pray nothing happens. I pray I just go one day. I do not feel like I have to go. I had to remind myself today, this is the first day where I'm starting to feel good because I took medicine right before this video, to eat. I woke up 8 o'clock today. I went to straight to the appointment at 9:30 because I was getting dressed, took a shower, all that stuff. I hadn't taken one in 2 days, so I had to take one. I was like, oh my god, I'm going out in the public eye. I come back and I'm just like so overwhelmed about the information I just received. Like I'm bleeding more than usual and I can't go to work. Stressing about money. I have bills, bro. Bills. Nobody's helping me with suggestions on how to get more money, so I'm just over here like stuck. Basically, like take out your savings, take out your retirement, and pay your bills. So like my head was banging because this is my first time I ever slicked my hair back since I was on my hair journey, because I was trying not to do the traction alopecia thing, you know. But I'm at a point where I'm like, F it with my hair. Like if it thins out, it thins out. And until I can get like frequent money to maintain my hair, just go to somebody to just do it for me. F my hair, like for real. So it's like 3:20 and I'm like, bro, I need to eat. Feed your body. That's why you probably have a headache too. So I did that. I just ate. I wanted to eat so I can also take all these medicines together. And I signed up for a book club last week, so I'm going to still go to that. So I'm going to just live Delulu. Like I told TikTok earlier, this like at the end of December, so I'm going to live this year Delulu. You know, like, so I'm going to go out to this book club because I've been wanting to join one. Because I've been wanting to read books, and I'm like, the only way I'm going to do that is if I know somebody else is doing it with me. Okay. So I found this book club last week while I was recovering. And I thought I was going to be better by today because I thought, you know, I was going to start my routine back up, go to work, do Uber, go to this book club. No. Okay, so I cleaned up my room just now. I'm going to get ready for this book club at 6. I'm going to wear a mask so they don't see me dripping blood. I'm so mad that this video is going to be everywhere because I feel like all I do is come on this channel and talk. So sorry. So sorry about that. I had this thing to follow too. So I have these gauze. They gave me gauze and tape. I should have bought some more gauze today. And I sleep with the gauze on at night now because my nose is so raw from wiping it. Like I've used up a box and a half of tissues already and I just bought them. No. So I take these 3 medicines and then I spray my nose with Afrin, saline spray, and then like the neti pop joint. Baby, I'm not feeling any type of healing, like any type of more comfort. It's just all just uncomfortable. Up my take of water. It was just really hard to eat or drink anything because like I'm over here like drowning because I can't fucking breathe through my mouth or nose when you have all this liquid in your mouth. Why do I have these glasses on? Because by the end of the day, I feel like since both of your natural airways are like not both working together and just one is working, all this pressure literally builds up behind here and behind your eyeballs. So all of this very pressurized. Like it makes me feel like my eyeballs are about to pop out my face. Like if I look sideways because my TV's to the side and I lay this way, hurts. Like I have to be straight on alignment with looking at something because it hurts. And by the end of the day, the pressure's immense. Like I just want to take the promethazine and knock out because it's so immense. Like I get light sensitivity, which having this in my face is really wild, but look what I do for you guys. So now look what I do for myself. And I put on my little strip lights, which were supposed to be on in this video, but I was just so pressed to press record. And it's like when I go out, because you know half the nation has snow outside, I have to put on some glasses, and I like these because it makes life funny, it makes life humorous. So I guess like when I come back on here, it'll be like an update, or it'll be like when I'm fully healed. I have such a busy year ahead of me and I did not know how much I signed away my time, like literal contracts. I'm excited for this year, scared for this year because of how much time I've already called off work, and it's literally the 22nd day of the year, and there's like 4 more weeks of the year I know I'm definitely calling out for. So due to my contracts, I'm gonna miss me and my boyfriend's 3rd anniversary, and I'm gonna miss another freaking eclipse in my life. It's like I'm not destined to see an eclipse. For those who want to know, the eclipse is April 8th, 2024 in Buffalo, New York. And I was gonna go with my family, but literally the contract starts that day. So this was another mental breakdown as my channel advertises, and I thank you for watching this sinus surgery journey with me, even though it's not much to see. Just do know when you come to the DiDikoshow, you're gonna hear her mouth. Thank you. By the time I be back, it'll be about hair. It won't be about this mess, unless you want to hear about this mess again in a different light. Bye bye.